you have to spin the plates, because I remember early in my career, I spent like 3 or 4 years on one script because I thought that's what you do.
What script was that?
I wrote a script with Owen Wilson, and it was right after Bottle Rocket.
Which I love.
And
I think that's the
Cable
best
Guy.
one.
I love Bottle
Bottle
Rocket.
just genius.
And we wrote this script about a man who got in a drunk driving accident, but wasn't an alcoholic. And his sponsor at AA, where he was forced to go by the courts, was Rip Torn. And it was Rip Torn convincing him that he was an alcoholic, even though he wasn't. And this strange friendship between them. And I worked on it for years. And just right when I was ready to go, it was, nope, we don't want to do it.
And it never happened.
And it never happened.
How often do they never come back? Or how often do they come back? Like projects that they say, no, we're not doing this. How often? Because you hear these things like kickball, dodgeball, dodgeball. And it took 12 years and the studio didn't want to do it and they didn't want to do it. And finally, after 12 years, that seems like it rarely happens, where when something's turned down, it hangs in there and comes back.
I mean, we've had that a fair amount of time. Superbad took forever. I mean, Superbad was floating around when we were doing Freaks and Geeks.
Wow.
And we made it in 2006 or around 6 or 7. And they had been working on it since they were like 13 years old. I mean, this was their Seth and Evan's dream was this movie. And everyone said no forever. And then other movies started succeeding, like Talladega Nights and things that I was working on. And then people said, what else do you have? And so we had a trunk of rejected projects. The other one was Pineapple Express, which was only written because we couldn't believe anyone, there was no one to make Superbad. And so we were like, what's more commercial than Superbad? Oh, we could do like a stoner action movie. Like, what if Jerry Bruckheimer made a stoner movie? Perfect. A stoner action movie. And then we sent that around and everyone was like, no, we don't like that either. And then when Superbad did well, they were like, okay, we'll do Pineapple after that.
So once you've proven yourself, or once you see that there's success in this, they go, oh, we believe in this filmmaker. We believe in this team. We'll give them this other one.
Yeah, we get Seth and Evan's sense of humor and their style, and we see what Seth is doing on screen, and suddenly it gets a little bit easier.
Yeah.
And